My name's Jacob Love. I'm one of the head coaches of Amaanah. I'm also a mentor, life coach for a lot of these guys. Right now, I'm working to get on the board of Amaanah. That's my next goal. And I'm also the volunteer ambassador. Anytime there's volunteer events happening with Amaanah, I help organize all the volunteers. And like the Community Cup, I was also an MC, which I wasn't expecting to do, but that's my role with Amaanah.
My name's Shavon Lewis. I'm 27 years old, and I play soccer with the Amaanah Lions. So Coach Jake is he's an awesome guy. He's an awesome man.
Shavon. So Shavon, he's an incredible guy.
We used to play for an academy team together.
I met him actually at a different academy club.
Yeah. Ever since that we played on that team, I got a hold of him.
Shavon called me. He said, Jake, not only do I want to come over to Amaanah, but I want to come and work for you.
I'm like, dude, you're an awesome person. You're an awesome guy. I'm an awesome guy. Like, dude, let's go chase the world. Let's go fight the world together.
Shavon, he leads from the heart 100% of the time. He will always take his shirt off and give it to others if needed. And he will do whatever it takes to make sure other people are well taken care of.
He helps everybody out to his best ability each and every day, and he pushes towards that. And he's an awesome role model. That's the best thing I could say. He's been an awesome role model to me, and a leader, a big brother, and that's all I could ever ask for, honestly. The Amaanah Lions soccer team is way different from any other team that I've played with in general, for the simple fact that it's very, very diverse. It's really cool meeting different people from all around the world. Playing soccer has actually helped me out with that a lot.
Through health and fitness, there's a lot of ways that, kids and young adults can learn discipline, they can learn accountability, and they can also learn to work towards something. That's the cool part about being a part of a team is, yes, we work together as a team, but each person needs to do their individual role.
A soccer team will not work 100% if we're not working as a team. And that's what I've always loved about it. I've always loved the team spirit. I've always loved being a team player.
We have a group chat where every week people need to post workouts. And, there's nobody telling them to do these workouts, but every single day my WhatsApp is just blowing up with people, going on their treadmill. And for some of these kids, they go in their driveway and they're just lifting rocks and weights and doing whatever they can to better themselves.
Soccer, football, it's a great tool to keep you occupied, to keep you fit, to keep you focused.
When you focus on personal development, your life starts to change, whether that's health, whether it's fitness, whether it's, fixing the 6 inches between your ears and getting your mentality right.
Every time that I get together with the boys, it's always a good time. There's never a dull moment. If I'm not making somebody laugh or smile, somebody's making me laugh or smile. And that's why I love playing soccer so much, because I feel like it brings that out of you. It brings that team spirit out of a person.
I'm excited about what the Lions are doing, and like we say within our staff meetings, this is just the beginning for the Lions program. With Amaanah, obviously we want to highlight the fact that yes, they're a refugee, yes, they're making a difference, but there's also the flip side of that where we don't want to abnormalize these people. So, for Shavon and myself being a part of Amaanah, we more so lead from the mentality of let's turn our test into a testimony.
I grew up with my mom pretty much on drugs my whole life. And me seeing her go through these things growing up was it's traumatizing. It's hard seeing somebody that you love grow up and kind of just throw their life away, And it was very, very hard to get over. It still is sometimes, but that's one of the things that pushes me each and every day to be a great person. I know that my mom wants me to do great. I know that my family wants me to be great. And that's one of the things that pushes me each and every day.
And my mom, she 2 days after I was born, she found out she had cancer. And my whole life, I don't remember, there's only 4 years I remember my mom not having cancer, which was in high school. 3 days after I graduated college, my mom ended up passing away. And I don't think that's a coincidence. I think it's something that happened for a reason. A lot of people say, I'm so sorry for your loss. And I sit here, I'm like, my mom, she never expected to make it that long. And to see that she won the fight of making it 3 days after, it really left a testimony within me. And, with Amaanah, everybody has gone through their own stories. Everyone's gone through their own situations. And we are firm believers that our circumstances don't define our outcomes. That, with support, with love, with empathy, and also hard work, that anything can be accomplished.
Meeting my coaches and meeting my teammates has been it's been life changing, because I've been through a lot of situations growing up myself, and it humbles me knowing that what I've been through in my life was so very small compared to a lot of people on my team that have been going through these things their whole life. My team member, Ba, after a game, I think we won, and he needed a ride home. And I was like, I got you. Let's get in my car and let's go have fun. I'll give you a ride home. And he started telling me about his situation at home, and it hurt. It hurt because he's a really good kid, and I didn't want him to throw his dream away. Because I know how it feels. I know that when I went through a similar situation when I was younger, I just didn't have nobody to tell me, like, just keep going to school, Shavon. Just keep going to school and keep playing soccer, because that's all you need to do. I was really good at soccer and I was really good at school. And I stopped going to school one time, and I stopped playing soccer for the San Jose Earthquakes. It was an MLS team, because my mom was going through a lot. And I kind of went back to that place. I'm like, okay, you know what? I needed somebody to tell me to keep going, to school, because that would have been everything. So I literally, instantly, when he started telling me these things, I'm like, Ba, I want you to know that you're going to be fine, that we're going to help you, and you're going to get through this, and you're going to keep playing soccer, dude, and I'm going to help you. I called my buddy Jake.
Immediately I heard that, I go to the board of Amaanah. I go to all my resources, and Ba has an incredible future. And I think the short-term care we're giving him right now is going to eventually turn into him providing short-term care for other people. And, if it wasn't for Shavon taking an hour or two with Ba to actually listen to him and understand his story, I don't know if Ba would be in the situation he's in right now.
We got Ba help. And that's one of the coolest things that I've seen so far.
When I was 17 years old, I played on a soccer team with a bunch of players, but there was one player specifically. His name was Omar. And one day I go home with him, bring him home, and he brings the bag of balls home. And, for those soccer players, the bag of balls. I mean, it's a big thing to hold on to. And I bring him inside, and he goes downstairs. I noticed a sleeping bag on the basement floor. And I asked Omar why he brings the bag of balls home. And he says, Jake, this is my pillow. You have couches. This is my pillow. And it really hit me. I looked at Omar. I said, you're not sleeping here tonight. You're coming home with me. He comes home. He has dinner. My mom, bless her heart, she's very loving and caring. And she looked at Omar and said, Omar, you're in a neglective situation. You're in a foster home right now that is neglecting you. We are going to do everything in our ability to take you in. And with the help of a lot of organizations, Omar, at the age of 18, finally became my brother. We changed his last name to Omar Mansa Bey Love, and got him his U.S. citizenship. Me and him, we played 3 years of college soccer together, and now he runs an organization, a nonprofit called Rise Above Humanity, and he gives back to same people in his situation. And my family helped Omar, but to see Amaanah, who helps hundreds and hundreds of kids and families and future entrepreneurs, future workers, future presidents, create opportunity for them here in America. And, Amaanah simply gives people opportunity to live, gives them opportunity to become truly who they want to become, and not letting their circumstances define that outcome. comes into America, we have to create a culture where they have equal opportunity, where whether their situation has been tougher than the other person, everybody has their own skill set. And I would love to break that barrier.
Everybody wants an opportunity. Everybody has the chance for opportunity, the opportunity to be great and to be the best person that you can be.
I run a business. I'm a business owner myself. Some of my hardest working employees are refugees. They come in with that chip on their shoulder, making a name for themselves.
People need to just remember sometimes that not everybody is as privileged as people here in the United States.
These refugees, they don't want to win, they have to win. And I think if everybody had that mentality, I truly believe the world would be a better place. And I think we need to, as individuals and as an organization, break that barrier that these refugees, whatever their circumstances is, if anything, they have an advantage versus a disadvantage.
I believe a lot of people don't think about the things that people go through on a day-to-day basis, especially being from here, growing up here in the United States. It's really, really hard to have an open mindset to these things and to these people.
It comes down to respect. We all respect each other. We all respect each situation everybody has gone through. But we also understand there's a greater goal here. As a team, it's to win. As an individual, it's to become better. And in our practices, we have fun, but we're also very serious with the development we're looking to achieve. And I'll say this too, it comes down to our volunteer events. Seeing 30, 40, 50 Lions show up to these different back to school drives and holiday drives. I mean, how do you not create a brotherhood? How do you not create camaraderie? When you're giving back as a team, as a brotherhood, I mean, there's nothing else to say. I mean, that's really what it comes down to.
Whenever you're able to help out or whenever you are able to give back, always do that, because it's always going to come back to you tenfold. I'm a very, very big believer in that.
I think for individuals, the more you give, the more you get. The more you give back to people, the more fulfillment you're going to feel. As humans, we get caught going through the motions. Life gets crazy.
A lot of people get caught up in nowadays like being selfish a little bit, and it happens. But we just need to remind ourselves that everyone needs help. And as much as we can help out, let's do it.
Once you do it, you actually fall in love with it. For Amaanah, I can't wait for the next event. I can't wait for our back to school drive. I can't wait for Rock the Block. I can't wait for our Rays of Change coming up. And, you get excited about those things. And I'm a firm believer that if you go through life always being excited about something, there's no room for sadness. There's no room for complacency.
Whenever you have blessings, don't just keep them for yourselves. You have to share it around,
The more you do good for others, the more happy you're going to be. And, at the Amaanah events, if you haven't gotten involved, honestly, reach out to me. I'm one of the head volunteer ambassadors. I will find ways to get you involved, whether it's organizing our storage unit to being an actual volunteer at one of our events, seeing 80, 100, one of our events, 140 people coming together and giving food to the community and giving toys and bicycles and working with the Girl Scouts to, accomplish a greater mission together. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. What I'm excited about going forward is the continued impact we can have on people. It takes a village to accomplish things. And with Amaanah, with Child Help, the organization I represent, and all the other amazing organizations, is we just need people. We need people to get involved and be a part of a greater mission. Whether you can see the vision, whether you can't, just get started. Some inspiration for others that are watching this is, number one, you're not going to see the full path to the very end. As long as you can see the first part of that path, just start walking. Start going down that path. God's got your back. Whatever's got your back, you can do it. My second advice would be, don't give up. When things get hard, that just means you got to push harder. And lastly, when that light gets dim and foggy, sometimes it's as simple as turning that light switch on. What we realize as humans is a lot of our failures come down to us. It comes down to our mentality. It comes down to our habits, our discipline. And what I encourage for people is continue to focus on yourself. The rest is going to come. That job, that career, it's going to come. It's going to happen as long as you continue to work hard. Don't give up, and just always work hard.